Yeah. Dicon's going live at the witching hour. Room lights dead, only shadows breathe. Half smile in a cracked webcam frame. You hear that? That ain't the game! Let's dive right in. Fog roll thick like a Silent Hill dream. Radio cracker, what the hell did you see? Laughs it off, plays it smooth, acts chill, but his voice drops low when the room goes still. Probably nothing, just a game, you know. Quick little smirk, but his eyes say no. Plays it cool, but he's feeling that pull, like something in the dark ain't part of the code. Let's dive. Something breathing in the black. Chat scroll, emote scream. You ain't waking from this dream. Good chandelier, breathe the fear, keep the night alive. Turn it wild in a static groove. Phantoms hit from the other side. Good chandelier, watch him bleed, overshadow fight. You clicked in, now you can't rewind. Something's pushing from the other side. Catch buddy whispers to a busted mic. Little voice giggle when the code ain't right. Clock tower ticking, don't you trip, don't run.
Okay, that's new, that's not fun.
5 nights deep and he talking fast. Jokes don't land like they used to land. Amnesia creeping in the back of his head.
Wait, did that move?
Chat, what I just... We can see behind you. Don't stop the stream.
Okay, nope, this ain't the sound.
Click, tick, 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 don't wanna look out. Voice in the dark when the lights stay out. Click, tick, click, talking to the core.
Chat, something's here, I hear the door. Heartbeat out of time and pace. That grin is gone without a trace. Every viewer, every scream, now drag deeper in the stream. You asked for this. Every scream, every nightmare, every donation feeds a machine! Welcome back to the SCREAMFEST! Tripping from the ceiling now. Broken signals make the speakers howl. Every shadow crawling out the walls, like the whole damn room about to fall. Other teeth already losing breath. Hands over ears trying to fight the stress. Every little noise make a soul collapse, while the whole chat laughing in the aftermath. Face getting calm in the undertow, waiting for the fear to finally show. Heartbeat sinking with the sub-bass pound, hoping something drags him lunge again. 5 more minutes, kill the lights, make the fear, make them scream. Welcome to the SCREAMFEST, where the thing is knowledge. Every scream, every bit, every tone will start a riot. Push the panic, break the circuit, let the whole damn room go insane. When the silence starts to play, we become the noise again. Heartbeat hammered through the concrete floor, something scratching at the broken door. Every challenge, every curse request, push die chain closer to the edge. Jump scare hit and the whole room shake. Static pressure make the speakers break. Every scream perfectly in sync, like the nightmare learning how to think. Chaos was watching through the signal haze, trying to survive the chaos wave. Nobody safe when the countdown starts. That's when terror floods the dark. No sleep, no exit, no warning, no silence. Turn the lights out. Turn the lights out.
Yes.
We got an Ollie Pop for Finchan. We got the Vintage Cola.
Interesting. Ha. I don't know how I feel about this. Dude, Finchan, I'm not a fan of it. Oh no. The vintage cola is not good. You know what it reminds me of? It's like those fake cola tasting candy. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. It's like those fake Coca-Cola tasting candy. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get a different one. I saw it at the store, so I was like, let me give it a try because I know Finchan, you love it, but not for me.
You asked for this. Welcome to the SCREAMFEST.
Oh, man. Ugh, yeah, please take that one. I'll try this one. I'll try the Dr. Good one. I'm assuming that's the same thing as Dr. Pepper. Please, that tastes better. Oh, God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Oh my God, I love the root beer one and I love the cream soda and the grape soda. I thought Olipop was, oh no, this is no. And I love, oh, it's gross. This is gross. Oh God, sorry Olipop. It tastes nothing like Dr. Pepper. Nothing like it. I love Dr. Pepper. And then the aftertaste is gross. Oh God. Sorry. $5. And that has 19 grams of carbs. Yes. You know, Costco, I love you. I'm glad Costco carries the 3 best flavors. Let me go back to my safe zone. Let me go back to my safe zone. My gosh. My God. Oh, God. Oh, God, that was so gross. That aftertaste is still in there. Thank you, Costco. I love you even more now. Costco has the Olipop 3-pack. Actually, what's funny is, here, Pinchan, let me show you this because I wanted to show you. So Pinchan, I hope you're still here. This is the Olipop I get. This is the one I get at Costco. Right? It has the grape soda, cream soda, and the classic root beers. This is the value pack I get. I got it on sale for $15 for 15 cans. So, you know, instead of paying $2.50 or whatever per can at my local grocery store. And I'm glad because this is the 3 good flavors. But so they've changed the design. I was like, hey, this looks different. Look at that. That looks different, but it's the same 3 flavors. So I was like, oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, it's the same 3 flavors, but in a different little case. I like it. I like the new design. And none of these are in the fridge. Nice cans. I know you like my nice cans. So, oh yes. So, let me preface this real quick. I worked on some. Oh wait! Before I do that, let's get right to the. Sorry guys. First and foremost, Retro Cream being the first one in the Twitch chat. Shout outs to you. And then we got Fiend Jam. Then we got Balinor. Good to see you. Then we got Starstream. What's up, Maury? Just poured myself a Pepsi, a real sugar one. Ugh. Yeah, I can't do regular sodas either. Man, that Olipop for like 19 grams of carbs ain't worth it. I'll stick to my Spindrift if that's the case. And they're so expensive. So yes, so I've learned a valuable lesson last night. Don't read all of the dialogue. My voice was shot last night. And probably the reason why I didn't finish Danganronpa. So I was thinking to myself, how do I make it? How do I make the... Like, if the game doesn't offer live... Nice try, Starstream. But thank you. I added the point. Thank you, Starstream. Starstream. Nice try. Love the 9-month badge on you, though. I just poured myself Pepsi. I avoid high fructose corn syrup. Yes, always avoid fructose. Pure fructose is horrendous for you. Only different in fruits because you're eating the whole entire matrix of that said fruit. But if it's a concentrated form, I would not recommend it. I would not recommend any sort of fructose. Dr. Oh God. I'm assuming that's the same thing as Dr. Pepper. Oh God. That tastes better. Oh shoot, man, that's funny. Oh, my face. So anyways, going back to my story, I was thinking, so what can I do? What can I do to help assist me with the reading. And I went down this crazy rabbit hole. Then look what I made myself. I want to show you guys what I am working with now. It's my first time doing it, so please be nice. Where is it? Yeah. Hey, look at this. Daichan AI reader. So, I got a couple of AI model voices, you know, like the text to speech voices, and these are just the names of the voices that were labeled, and then what I made it. It's hard, so I had to program it so that it takes a screenshot and then converts it and then OCRs it, and it reads that. And so it's not perfect by any sort of imagination. This is still, like, for me, first time doing any sort of programming. I can't program for shit. So thanks to AI helping me with making my own AI reader. So let's see how this is gonna be. I apologize if it's gonna be buggy as hell, but it's gonna be for all the funs, all for the lulz. So, and it's to save my voice too. Monster Energy is one of my favorites. I loved Monster when I was in my 20s. I always did the sugar-free, but I will probably never touch a Monster unless it's like once a year. Yeah, I don't think I would touch those anymore. And I was a Red Bull fiend. I used to be a everything fiend. I used to be a Pepsi fiend. I used to be a cigarette fiend, alcohol fiend. You know, oh, you name it, I've done it. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So, all right. So let's get on with this. So this should be interesting with my AI voices. Let's see. I was working on it all day, and that's what I got. So I apologize. I know it's gonna be buggy as hell, but it is what it is. So why isn't it showing the other fear points? Wait. Oh, weird. Okay. But yes, we'll give this a shot. All right, so we gotta go to now Yako Sakazaki. All right, after Yako acquires the curse of the Fool's Procession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going on the rite of resurrection. The effects of the curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Let's see. This is gonna be bad, but it's okay. Let's see.
Byakuhi, Mio, what was that just now? Yakaru, could it be another curse echo different from mine?
I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer.
Yako.
Oh, whoops. See, it's still buggy. It reads the name sometimes.
HM.
Yako, what's wrong?
SHHH2.
Doesn't say
Someone's there in that classroom.
The Yako, what to?
What to? Sorry, this is I don't program, so this is my first time doing anything remotely close to this. So I apologize.
Something moved inside.
Yakio well.
What should I do?
Yakko, it might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. Yoko, if we can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later.
That's true. Okay, be careful.
Oh, jeez.
Well, can you see anything?
Okay, hold on. Let me make an adjustment here. Where's my wait. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, let me what was it? It was this Python and programming is not my forte. But I figured let me try. Okay, let me save. Let me close out the app. Okay, app. Let's run it again. Okay. All right.
Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around.
No. Hmm?
R.
Huh. Is that our homeroom teacher?
Mr. Jonochi.
And the person with him is from Class A?
Hitomi. Oops.
What?
Oh my WH, what is going on here?
Ah. That bastard. Why? He's at it again. I have to kill him.
Why don't I read that one? Why isn't it reading any? Uh-oh. It's not reading it now. Why isn't it reading? Hold on. Did my program crash? Uh-oh. Yeah, I broke my own program. Hold on. Hold on. Let me open up my Visual Studio again. Hold on. I guess I didn't try it this much. Holy shit, it uses a lot of RAM. Damn. Why does it use so much RAM? Oh. Ah. Wait.
LAN.
Why isn't it reading it?
R.
Why isn't it reading it? Why isn't it reading the...
No, Yakko. Stop.
Oh, I think I know why. Hold on. I think I know why. Shit. Hold on. Let me go to capture. I think 200 was way too much. Let me do 195. I think that's what it was. So let me close. These variables, I'm trying to figure out what the good variable number is. But it's... Oh, that's not the right executable. Yeah. I've never done this before. I'm sorry.
No, Yakko. Stop.
That's it? What's being captured? Sorry. This is so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna set it at 190 instead of 2. Okay, Let me try this again. I know! It's supposed to be scary.
No, Yakko. Stop.
Why does it say you'll kill Hitomi too? Okay, whatever.
1-4. Bas 4. Wyfatler dot pi mati dt.
What? That is so not what...
HM. Hey, over there. What o bios all tea.
What?
The Yakko eye was seen. It didn't work. Why?
Run. Hurry.
It's not working. I try.
Hardage.
Yakko har har.
It seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yakko, what came over you all of a sudden?
Yakko har har sorry. Thanks for stopping me. Yuko, it's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. Yakko, I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. Yakko, I'm really sorry.
I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding.
Yakko, I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A.
Guess what? Hold on. We got a Yano. If you let me put like Yano in there. Holy crap. 51 Yanos.
She tends to stand out a lot.
Oh, shoot.
Yo, gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school.
Yuko, but good mister. Chinauchi or Hitomi really be a curse bearer?
What's behind you?
I don't know, but we should be careful just in case.
Behind you.
Dot Yakko.
Hmm?
When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back, no matter what.
Huh?
Yakko, why? Did something happen? Yakko, something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio?
I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates, why?
If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay?
Sorry. Okay, go. Right. Don't look back, don't look back. I thought this AI reader will help me, but it's kind of making it fun though.
I have to get outside. Let's see to get to the gates. I go by the gym and...
Wait. Hmm?
Acha, what are you doing, miss?
Eek! Why isn't it reading?
You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is?
Yeah, no!
Yakko OJV.
Oh, Mr. Aishimiya.
Well, if it isn't little Yakko. VV. Anyways, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night.
This is so bad. I'm so sorry.
I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this.
Yakko sorry, I forgot something back in the classroom.
Acha, no sass today, huh? Realized you were in the wrong, did you?
Yeah. Let me see if there's a different voice.
Forgot something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece o' work.
But You don't have nothing with you.
Oh?
Wait, you do. What's that in your hand?
Uh-oh.
Vaco, well, this is what I forgot. Yoko, I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me.
HMPH. Girls these days sure have weird tastes.
HMPH. HMPH.
Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you.
No, wait, I can't let you walk home alone this late.
This is so bad.
All right, wait just a little. LL, hurry and lock things up.
Yako Arbat. Yako, actually, a friend of mine is still inside. Yako, I think they'll be here soon.
That's so? Who's your friend?
I guess because the Yako is bright in color, so the OCR picks it up, unfortunately.
Yako are my classmate Mio Kurisuzu.
Ah, that transfer student. Break-in school rules already? Huh? Didn't take her for the type.
Yako, no, I was the one who dragged her here.
Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together.
Vaco, alright. Yako, she's in the first floor hallways. Be careful, though. You don't know what may be there.
What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no signs of her. I'm sorry to get worried. I'm going to take a look. Mio, are you there? The way it said work? Uh-oh. How did they say work? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Eek. Oh, God. Her leg's missing, dude. Well, Mio, what happened? What did I go wrong this time? Shit. It's gonna be... it's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with the curse bearer. Mio. I'm sorry. The truth is... Oh, shoot. What? Okay. I guess I gotta start where the right, the choosing part. Yeah, this. All right, Mr. Jonochi was actually looking for you inside the main building.
What's that? He's here right now? What's he thinking?
Dude, that is so loud. By the way, I'm so sorry. Let me turn down that let me see if this...
What's that? He's here right now? What's he thinking?
Why is this so loud? But where is the audio coming from?
What's that? He's here right now? What's he thinking?
Shit. Oh. I think it's this, but we'll see.
Why's that? He's here right now?
There
What's
you go.
he thinking? Why?
Okay, there we go. Better. I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago.
Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. Why?
My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really.
That so? Ah, the snack shop, right?
It's a little low now.
I suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire.
Okay, you worry too much.
Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you'd know that better than anyone.
Yes, you're right. I think this might work. Come on, I got the high school front gates. Oh, shit. Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. That's... Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Araishi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But it's way past the 10 minutes Mio said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Oh, shit. Oh, Yako's home now. Ah, I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. What about there's something in the house? No. So we gotta go to Harue. Alright. Despite having obtained the curse of the haunting clappers, Harue Shigima is determined to use the rite of resurrection by stealing the remaining curse stones. She instructs her private investigator Richter to find the other curse bearers. Wait. Yeah, nice. So, what's next?
Ritter, the big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to.
Richter, luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries.
It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think why.
I see. All right. Excuse me. Hmm?
Richter HN.
Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people. But would you happen to be curse bearer?
Richter curse bearers. What's that then?
It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. You have heard of the rite of resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it.
Richter color me intrigued. Care to tell me more? Miss, what was your name again?
Oh, silly me. I'm 2.
Ayame. To no Ayame. To no Ayame. Shit. Okay.
There's more to the rite of resurrection than meets the eye, you see. so the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow.
Richter, no, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, Pop. Richter, so, are you saying you're one of these curse bearers?
No. Well, not quite as complicated. I'm not, but Utero is.
Richter Utero, is that your boyfriend?
Oh heavens no, just a friend. His full name is Utero Migaki. I suppose you could say partners in crime.
Will I succeed?
Jesus Christ! My goodness. Shin. Thanks, buddy. Let me add the points. Holy moly guacamole. 454? Is it 4? Did it go? Wait, it was 450. What was it before? What was it before? 454? Or was it? It says 456 now. Why isn't it updating? Why is it? Oh, there it goes. Weird. That was weird. What's up, Shin?
Richter, funny way of putting it. Richter, so where is this Utero knob?
Well, about that, he's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer.
What's up, Shin? I don't like these guys' voices.
Richter former, how so?
I don't like these voices at all.
I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone.
I like this woman's voice the best.
Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts.
So Shin, I lost my voice yesterday, basically reading all the dialogue, and my voice. Well, I didn't really lose it, but my throat was killing me yesterday. So, I decided to go adventurous and challenge myself to programming because I've never done it. But instead of hiring someone, I was like, let me try to make it myself. So I did. I made this Python app, and it takes a screenshot of the screen, and then I picked some voices. I couldn't find many female voices, but so it's buggy, but it's working.
So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself. If you want something done right.
You know, like I figured, because at least the main character.
Richter, he lost it. How did he do that?
I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore.
You know, you want to know how it's working? I can show you. It's pretty intense. Let me see if I can show you what. Let me show you. This is not it. I don't even know. Oh, is this it? Yeah. So it has. So it has. Okay. So it's like this. So this is the main app. This is the main app. And it has like the voice categories, male and female, and then it has the text to speech configuration, and then we got the OCR where it takes the screenshot. Oh no, this is a screenshot, and then there's the OCR that reads the file, and then it outputs into this other app, and then it ends up turning into this this little app here, and then I just select Like if this is this is the Kristen voice that is the one I've been using.
All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore.
So I've been using, I think, Norman for the other one.
All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Why?
So I spent all day on this and it still sucks. I can tell you that. But you know, I was like, let me see if I can do something about it. But hey, it's working.
Although, well,
I never program. I hate programming.
it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things. Why?
Richter, I'm just a curious sort. That's all. Sorry, it's a touchy subject.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret.
And the problem that sucks about like it's dynamic, right? So meaning that like let's say there's 2 lines here, sometimes it could be 3 lines, sometimes it could be 1 line. And then if the character name was static, like it's always in the same place all the time, then it would have been easier. But if because the way that the screenshot works is I set a parameter. It has to be like this much of the screen, and it takes it. However, if the character name is bright enough, it picks up, the OCR reads it too, and that's what's annoying. And then you see the arrow that's pointing down, that's like jumping up and down, like at the end of the sentence. It sees it as a V or a Y, so sometimes the OCR picks it up, which is unfortunate. I even tried like grayscaling, and I tried like, and there's a little variable that I set. So when it captures it, there's a gray variable, which basically like ups the contrast. So the dark gets really dark and the light gets really light, which helps a little bit, but it creates some artifacts, and sometimes the OCR reads it as a character. So I just yeah, it's not perfect at all. But I was just doing it mainly to see if it helps me save my voice a little bit.
Utero can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders.
Richter, so anyway, mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer?
Oh, that. I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the 2 of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions.
Richter Dutcher, sorry if we gave you the wrong idea.
Oh.
Richter, out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers?
Thanks for
Great question.
Dark Methods.
And the answer is was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones.
Richter, and you thought we'd have given them to you, just like that.
Well, maybe not. But you know what they say. You never know until you ask.
Jesus.
Richter, you must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky.
Oh, goodness no. We're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know.
You know. My God, dude. This is you know central. Shin, Infinite Wealth. Okay. Yakuza Infinite Wealth had 334 Yanos, right? Even Claire Obscure had 59 Yanos. We're at 54 Yanos. So we're only on chapter 1. We're at 54 Yanos. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Anyway, you aren't curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me.
Funny, I'm sorry, I'm more quiet this week. It's really hot. I know, Finchan. Dude, how hot is it gonna be over there? Because it's insane here. Absolutely insane. Tomorrow's going to be 94. Then it's 98. Friday's 100. Saturday's 96. What is this sudden heat wave, dude? What's going on with the sudden heat wave here? It was 104 today. It's quite hot here too. I can imagine. Shin, you're what, like 6 hours, 7 hours north of us?
Richter, so what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection?
Well, Utero has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems, how do I put it, self-centered. I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his cursed stone at the last second and use it for myself. Well, until he lost it, anyway. Oh, but don't tell Utero I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it.
Richter, of course. Keeping secrets is my business.
My, aren't you dashing?
She's kind of cute.
Richter, sounds like you really have your heart set on this rite. What were you hoping to use it on?
Dud, do you promise you won't laugh?
Richter, cross my heart.
Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed.
Tomorrow it'll be 35, feel like 46. God dang, what's the humidity like? That's insane, Shin.
I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular, why?
Ukiyo-e.
Richter Ukiyo-e, you must be a cultured lady.
Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have.
You know.
You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible, high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating?
Richter Hilliot, I guess.
And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only LV.
That's not LV, it's Hokusai.
Have you heard of him?
Richter, sure I have. He is famous. Didn't he lie somewhere around here, back in the Edo period?
That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. A prion I know of Aesbehanti's 6 views dot of Mount Fuji are Sajkanic. Here Tikali works love as most people know. Assessban Hokuset was Suo 00 much more than just Talsite, PR Mountains and a waves to you.
This is bright, that's probably why.
Lo aa.o esitra.bal esa.mett.
Oh no.
Sar I hetishanly, ni quetitof averitible was cn, and d.e.
Yeah, it's too busy. It's too bright. It's not picking it up. I've got to admit, I really know him from the landscapes myself. Oh, don't worry about it. Anybody can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right up to his old age, huh? Impressive.
But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work, too. His dying words were, should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist. Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. Why? He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out.
Richter, hold on. Are you saying?
Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that
She
just
wants
tragic?
she wants to use the curse thing to resurrect this guy? Are you serious? Oh no, nuh-uh.
Richter, no way this is going where I think it's going.
Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it.
Oh, hell no!
Richter, you've got to be kidding me. Why?
Richter, so, if I understand correctly, you want to use the rite of resurrection for.
That's right. I want to bring Hokusai back to life.
Richter, well, that's certainly a novel idea.
Idea. That's what you would use that on? What a waste.
Oh gosh, is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on a curse bearer before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck.
What?
Richter, well, there goes trouble. Richter, if we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. Too, if we can.
Why do you say that?
Richter, before she left, she wished us best of luck. Why? Richter, she's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers.
My.
Richter, there's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing after all.
Richter, you head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while.
The female voices are much better. Missy multiple appeared. Though no Ayame, who is apparently also after Kirstone, she entrusts Victor to continue his investigation. Back here again. I left Victor to continue looking for the curse bearers and then come home alone. Will this really be enough to gather the soul dredge I need? What if no one uses any more curses? I lose my chance bringing him back. The old Shikima mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It always stayed the same all these years. Even the warden touched it. Actually, let me try this.
I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. B. I can hear the wind rustling in the trees.
Hey, 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 Mockingbird number 5. Oh, that was it? That was close. Dojo. Well, with this, we have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries.
This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom.
Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around.
Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes, then.
Or maybe someone's been observing our movements.
Rio, what? No way.
It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out the last place.
Let's hope we finally get a lead.
Kinshibori Park. Oh yeah, that's where the guy died. Shit, the main character died, right? Or we thought it was the main character, but it's not the main character. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this?
Rio, is he dead?
Damn it. We were too late. Was this a curse too?
H, hang on. I'm going to call this in.
I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around.
Tio, boss, that news?
What is it?
What is it?
Oops.
Ido, another mysterious death was reported in the ER just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive.
Oh, that's bad news. So they got someone else?
Pray you think this is the work of a curse bearer?
With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck around here for a while.
It's a trap!
Uh-oh.
Hello, boss. That phone is ringing.
The phone booth seems to be ringing. I didn't even know these could receive calls. Darialon! Darialon. What's up, dude? What is this? There's something actually stuck on the side of the phone. Whoa, we got another mockingbird? Mockingbird? Uh-oh. Well, we better go check it out. You too, huh, Darialon?
Ray, you're right. But be careful. It could be a curse.
Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone?
PLO, you're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now.
Damn it. Yeah, we're all getting heat waves, I guess, huh? Well, hello, Kinshibori Park phone booth.
Evening, Detective Tsutsumi. How are things looking out there?
Who is this?
Waha. I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi himself. Oh, wait. That's Chief Inspector Tsutsumi now, isn't it, P? You've come a long way since we last met.
I asked you to identify yourself.
Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together? What a time that was, as I recall. I gave you quite the runaround.
Wait. Is this Fumichika Nejima?
What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Hello, like the one from the Nejima murders.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy.
You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins.
Waha, that it did. I repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle.
Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up the shit you did.
Dunno about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole.
Daddy? If this is the real Fumichika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What is your goal?
Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path.
Well, that's very nice. Keep it up.
But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, 1T was impossible to hold myself back. Knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life.
Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. JT would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting.
That's a long time to nurture a grudge.
You fucking bet it is. Let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time, I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tsutsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you.
Shut the fuck up. That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last.
What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away.
Just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see this time. This time, I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy.
Wow, oh no, I'm sorry. Dear Nejima, please forgive me. I won't do it again.
Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so much.
It was worth a shot.
Did you really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy.
Well then, we're both crazy. We've got so much in common. We should be friends.
Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left.
Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Oops.
Real a boss. What about me?
Hello, or wait, are you just trying to protect me, yes?
There's not a single person you care about? Why? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that.
Don't you fucking dare. I'm warning you.
Ooh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo?
What, she does? Oops.
No, forget it.
Oops.
This isn't funny,
This isn't funny, asshole. I'm going to find you and make you pay.
Make
Sorry,
you pay.
I pushed that by accident.
Oh, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears.
Fuck you.
Look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It HL be just like old times.
I won't let that happen. Oh.
Look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It LL be just like old times.
How do you know where I am?
Waha, that's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice, it's to die for. This TS delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. Waha. Amam.1 guess I could give you a little hint.
Go on.
Well, you see. T have the one-sided reed.
One-sided reed?
Tsutsunu, you have the evergreen beach, no?
Nejima, you're a curse bearer. You're using the power of the curse.
Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints end. Waha.
God damn it. The curse echo couldn't have fallen into the worst hands.
Ah, one more thing we should discuss. In fact, I want tease the most important thing.
I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass.
Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me Yao'd get bored.
No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done.
But this TS a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here.
You couldn't.
Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, J could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And I'll be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Wow.
Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you can pull off a curse that strong.
Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me.
You're surprisingly
well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off?
Sorry.
Who knows?
Then how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole?
Idiot. You think I decall it off just because you were dead. There's no running away for you.
I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nijima.
You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. Waha. And he'll even have enough soul dregs to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid.
Wait, Nijima, you're after the...
Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now.
Damn.
Milo, boss.
There we go. Did you catch all that?
Nejima, what is he planning?
Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send the word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is going to make things tricky.
Ilo, you mean with Nejima being a curse bearer?
Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry.
Ardo ye I, boss.
Hold the road, yeah, boss. Later. It was reported a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made an international headline. Find the death of the police officer Hajime Yoshimi. My god, the music is so loud, dude. At Tsutsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. Tsutsumi and Erio spent the rest of the night looking for the curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on the cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. $9 a.m. So we're safe now, right? We should be safe right now because it's during the day.
Sorry for the wait, Ruse 7, but I managed to gather some information.
Took you long enough.
Things at the station were apodishectic, but I managed to get some info exclamation why. Let me fill you in.
Thanks. The floor is yours.
SE, thanks. The floor is yours.
Sorry.
In IDEA, a total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including Vianney his MS. Mayo White agree. So let's start with that OS the young man retoifed here. V4. He's been identified as 25 years old, a regular all-office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned.
He drowned in the middle of a park. That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here.
About that, boss, isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries, too?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's right. Oh.
That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think?
Sharp thinking, Edio. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next?
Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kinzawa. The victim has been identified as 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well,
Yes.
the entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop.
Hang on. Are you saying... Yep.
Exactly. Crushing is the foot-washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the 7 mysteries.
Then is this Namigaki's doing? Shit. I knew he'd use it. Judging by the amount of soul dredge, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to the Paranormal Affairs.
And as for the 3rd victim, L, he was identified as 32, a teacher at Kamagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs.
Jesus Christ. Starstream! You always finding that in, huh? Alright. For some reason. There you go. Thank you! Thank you, Starstream!
Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs.
That's gross.
Since he was found in the middle of courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building.
A teacher dying at school. Not just any school. Komagata House is one of the 7 mysteries.
Right, it's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence for. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of the curse. Why? I say, either way, its sun victims might can be tied to the Sieve Mysteries 7A.
There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it, all pulling the strings. But if you've got a point, all these strange deaths do point into one direction. That's right. And Hajime's case wasn't all that different earlier. He also died from mysterious causes in place, connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? It's a thought. But if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner. One who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that.
Oh, really? I CW, or I don't know too much about that stuffity-ya.
Stuffity-ya. I'd be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes, I hadn't thought about that. But there's one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, that's great news. So basically we're safe during the daytime. Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. Ah, he must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we've got till nightfall to settle this. It's time to flush out the other curse bearers. Aye, aye, boss. Let's do this. Oh, let's do this. At the moment, we only know the identity of the 4 curse bearers you included. Yutaro Namigaki had the foot-washing mansion. Hideaki Araishi had the evening burning lantern. We both got our curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided reed. Yeah, that's about sums it up. We better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get to him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there. Aye, aye, boss. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. I asked around Sumida Community's Safety Bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. Seems like he was investigating a apparent suicide of a girl named Shiraishi Michio. Oh yeah, I heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide, looking into the height of the building, the force of impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and superiors told him not to go stirring things up. Huh? What was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night... There we go.
The body was found at the foot of a building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide.
But he was there...
But he thought there was more to it.
There's more to it.
Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a J-Rafe accident can look an awful lot like a folly.
So there's a chance it wasn't a suicide, but what a terrible way to go.
There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. Why?
This is turning into quite a grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly. So I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. Hey, keeping connected. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. So, we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver was the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went to a bunch over there, a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by. Good thinking. Hopefully they'll give us some more leads. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda? Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address? Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they haven't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she goes to school once in a while, but we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time to stake out right now, but she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Because of the teacher that died? That's right. No, right. But if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. I got some information about Yoshimi's fiancée from the community safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27-year-old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But, oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps? It's very common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse, but Yoshimi was well liked and they've been together for over 10 years. You never know. Things could be a little behind closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. Could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after the fiancé as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima. But so far, we haven't received any word. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work? About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. You serious? So we have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit. Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he's been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking in his workplace. He also said that he lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Jeez, that's just sloppy. I've heard that they're going to get parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. So Nejima got the fuck about unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole is annoyingly good at faking remorse or insanity. Whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He probably is hiding under a false name, which makes it hard to track him down. That explains why he so brazenly made contact. That asshole. He's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. That's going to take way too long. We'll have until dusk. Speaking of Nejima. Yeah? Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her in protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up. I don't have her contact info, okay? Alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was a real reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it? Former? That cuts deep. Yikes, sorry. It just kind of slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with the curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance. I see. That one-sided read. What's the story about that again? Sorry guys, the music is really loud in this game. Why is the music so loud in this game? Like it's set to 1. Welcome back, Shin. One more of the gruesome of the 7 mysteries. As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw some more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? We could go to Komagata High School to look into Hitomi Okuda, or Michio Shiraishi's house to find out more about her. My goodness. That was a lot. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Ooh, which should we go? They're talking about the high school. Here we are. Come on, got the high. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. The school gate still will stay locked while forensics inspect the scene of the incident. Looks like they're busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later. Kamagata High School gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy. Where do the girls go? The news of the dead teacher has also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers. The atmosphere is kind of tense with many cops around. Ideally, we could talk to someone who was involved in the incident. Easier said than done, though. This place isn't connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the Fool's procession, and of course where that teacher was killed. Seems like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think? Alright, speaking of schools, what is it? You said Paranormal Affairs can't help us right now, so why don't we get to the psychic high schooler you mentioned to help us? A lot of people involved in this case lead back to the school anyway, so it might make things easier to have them with us. For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with him, you sure seem eager to exploit underage labor. Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young expert the opportunity to shine. When did you become such a smooth talker? Anyways, I'm afraid I don't know where they are. Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who can help us scout the area. "9 a.m. Perfectly reasonable time for students to be at school, and yet I doubt this to be that simple." Let me see if this works better now.
ELG, it seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone.
Oh. I don't know what all that does. So, the Shiraishi household. There's a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. Might be for the best that we didn't find her parents. Irio's checking the Shiraishi house at the end of the road. The street's real narrow, so two big guys like us would stick out like a pair of sore thumbs. The house is real crammed together in the narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stands out. It really feels like old Tokyo. It's quiet. This place is pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents. So it's a show. Yeah. Idio's checking your show. Okay, we did that already. right, let's check the house. He is off checking the Shaishi household. I'll just wait till he gets back. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you're back. No luck, boss. No one home?
Uro doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. Yilo and I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox. Why?
Woo! Hitomi's help. You know, I think I want to figure out what the Shigima's one. Throughout the night, Richter continues to gather information about the curse stones, while Haruhi lies awake until dawn, preoccupied with the prospects of bringing her lost child back to life. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. I think it's my time to stand up.
Aye, good morning, ma'am. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Hope we can make a good progress today.
Richter W., how's your curse stone looking?
I haven't felt anything from it since sunrise.
Richter GG, be interesting. 1M at that its powers can only be unleashed at night then.
That aside, why are you so late this morning?
Da. Pain I for error are unfortunate like some things that can't add OB investigate while the world slumbers EW.
Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's the light. It's the light shirt. Damn it. Damn it.
But I did get some research done in what limited time I had.
Very well. Let's talk. The unlock, nothing story-wise? Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know.
By the way, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
And what's that?
Our current plan is to steal a curse stone that's already absorbed soul dredge, but I'm wondering if it could suffice not to steal, but instead negotiate with the curse bearers and have them use the right for our purposes.
Oh? I mean, I suppose that would be accomplished the same, but do you think it's possible?
So long as we offer compensation, it may prove much easier than you expect.
Compensation?
Cash, for instance. That wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as the Shigimas, would it?
Of course. Why? Any amount would be fine if you get the job done. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regrets the way it did back in the ransom.
Okay. With that option on the table, let's figure out our strategy.
Do you have the curse bearers with whom we can negotiate in mind?
Not yet, surprisingly. It seems the other curse bearers haven't been that proactive about collecting soul dredges. Did you see the news this morning?
No, I haven't.
Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths were reported in this area. They've yet to announce the identities of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed Honjo serial killings. It's garnered quite some attention on the streets.
Oh my. Only 3?
That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, just 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul dredge. And for what those curse stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims seems to be a little on the low side. With this little activity all through the night, the curse bearers must be a cautious bunch.
What's holding them back? Are we not all for the power of resurrection?
There may be still some undiscovered victims it doesn't seem to like anyone has gathered enough soul dredge yet. We might have to set up some bait to spur them into action.
And then we offer them the deal. God damn it. Why do you have to wear such bright clothing so that the OCR can't pick it up? Damn it.
None of the curse bearers seem to be seem very proactive. I wonder if this situation could be what the mastermind who kicked it off intended.
Now, that's an interesting theory. You think there's someone behind this all?
You mentioned hearing an agonized voice telling you to kill when you first obtained the curse stone. That doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. Someone agitated the curse in this area on purpose, and they are likely after the rite of resurrection as well.
So you're thinking this person is not one of the curse bearers?
You've got a sharp mind, ma'am. Though it might seem obvious for the mastermind to become a curse bearer and collect soul dredge if they were after the rite. This would be very risky since as a curse bearer, they themselves would become a target.
So it'd actually be more convenient for them if the curse bearers move less aggressively.
That's right, but despite that, they've been inciting the curse bearers to commit murders. Why? Let's consider this. What if the mastermind isn't trying to collect soul dredge themselves?
You mean their intention was also to steal the souls while the other curse bearers compete with each other from the start?
Sitting back and observing the sidelines is the safer course of action, which is why I figured it was best of us to attempt the same strategy.
So, how do we do it?
There's still a reason to suspect the mastermind could be the curse bearer themselves. To be honest, I want to keep my distance from whoever it is. There's no telling what kind of power they might possess. Whether our aim is to negotiate or steal, we'll have to outpace the mastermind in making contact with the other curse bearers.
How do you suppose we do so?
At this point, all we can do is search.
If there's a mastermind inciting the curse bearers to collect soul dredge, can we be sure there even is this rite of resurrection?
Good question. The rite could be nothing but a myth fabricated to spur the curse bearers into action. Seeing it might be for naught, do you want to give up, ma'am?
Never.
Understood. After all, we'll never know the truth unless we see it for ourselves. But we'll do it without using the curses themselves. By the way, I met a few people who seemed to like potential curse bearers last night. I did some investigating on all of them, but I only managed to get detailed information on 2.
You're quick. I suppose that's to be expected from investigator extraordinaire.
I appreciate the flattery. First, there's Ayame Tono, the girl we talked to before, though she isn't a curse bearer herself. She's a student attending T University of Art. She currently lives alone in an apartment near Midoricho Park.
You even determined her address? You're not one to be underestimated, Mr. Investigator Extraordinaire.
I called every single university with ukiyo-e, and the curriculum pretending to be her parent. I went around to check on her place on the way here. Doesn't seem like she returned home last night. I'm worried she'd run into some trouble.
Didn't you attempt to follow her last night?
I'm embarrassed to say, but I couldn't. She shook me. I couldn't keep track of her.
In here, I thought you were an investigator extraordinaire.
I'd like to learn more about her, but it would take some time. She's planning to steal the curse stones, just like us. It's best we act carefully around her. Hey, Luna Keyblade with the raid.
What's up, Luna? How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. Oh, I'm doing great. My voice is getting shot. Like, I got this AI thing, voice thing, and then now these freaking characters are always wearing light clothes. So annoying. If they didn't wear light clothing, the OCR AI voices would work better. But Of course. They're all wearing light freaking clothes. So stupid. So annoying.
Next is the tall man who was dressed in black. I met him near Kinshicho. He stood out with the way he dressed. I managed to get some good information on him. Impressive. What can I say?
Let me see.
Richter, he works as the secretary to Ihaku Soap's chairwoman. I believe his name is
Takumi Yumioka.
Richter. The Ihaku Soap's headquarters and factories are both located in Hanzhou, correct?
Yes, they've been here for a while, but it's only in the past 10 years that the company has shown significant growth.
Richter, I remember seeing the chairwoman on the news a few years back. She seems to be very shrewd. Richter, with the increase in sales, I assume she'd want her factories running at full capacity.
Yeah.
But with the harsh restrictions against industrial waste, a lot of the factories with older equipment had to shut down.
That's right. Even 10 years ago, there were many complaints about chemical plants dumping waste into the river.
Most companies back then were more concerned with making a profit than protecting the environment.
All right, take it easy, Luna. Thanks again. Oh, shoot, I pushed the button again.
Eras as a man working for such 7ms at der IIA, Soysa company, Rola SNL to in the middle. IUE.
See? Yeah, when there's light color backgrounds. Let me see what the OCR is seeing. Oh yeah, I can see why. Yeah, that sucks. It's the light color clothing.
On the way here, I stopped by the company's headquarters, but they hadn't started for the day. I should have better luck later.
Let's hope you will. Perhaps they're interested in seeing if the right would be beneficial for their product research into beauty and skincare?
Huh. Now that's an interesting thought. I ran into one more suspicious young man last night.
This one seems to be out of collecting soul dredge, right?
Indeed. I couldn't get a good look at him, though, and I couldn't gather enough intel to properly identify him.
Well, that's a shame.
But I can make an educated guess.
Oh?
You know!
Shoot. Okay, you know,
the researcher who discovered the ancient text on the Rite of Resurrection, the one that lives near here, his name is Hideki Araishi, and the man I met was very similar in stature.
Oh my, even if he's involved, how awfully suspect. Considering his background, couldn't he be the one who initiated the whole affair?
Richter, I think it's possible, yes.
Which is why I decided to refrain from making contact with him for the time being. Safety first.
Understandable.
Of course, I want to learn more, but this isn't the right time to focus on him.
Oh my god, why don't they just go with the more dialogue?
I prefer to stay who else is the curse bearer. First, I'll return to Hikaku Soaps to see the man in black. Their headquarters are down south, Warigesui Street.
Thank you.
I learned something new about the criminal involved with the kidnapping. It concerns the serial killings. There was a body found in Komagata High School. The person was identified as a school teacher. His name was Kohei Junoichi.
Do you think he was the curse bearer?
Not sure. It's possible. But regardless, this means the two people who knew the truth about the kidnapping are both dead.
Just when we were getting somewhere.
It isn't enough to make me give up, of course. Still, we don't know anything about Michio Shiraishi's residence. It might be wise to pay a visit.
Understood.
In addition to the 3 victims associated with the Honjo serial killings, there's Michio Shiraishi, who reportedly committed suicide, and a police officer who died at the former Yasuda Gardens. If strange deaths continue occurring like so, they're bound to inspire strange rumors.
But those last 2 have nothing to do with the 7 mysteries, no?
It's true, but both occurred a week before this accursed situation began. Let me try this. It's not as...
Richter still, it cannot be ruled out.
Oh no, it's possible that the mastermind was involved even with those killings. How?
What if there were preliminary steps to awakening the 7 mysteries curses?
Ritter Susensmaken, we assume they're unrelated just because its tints doesn't match up. Please be.
His tits doesn't match up. Or rather, the police officer's death was so baffling it would be easier if it were connected to these curses. The victim wasn't the type to be caught off guard easily. You seem to know a lot about this. I suppose we weren't strangers. My personal feelings might be wrapped up in this one too. I see. If you were to investigate this matter more, you might get a lead on the mastermind. You're right. If we wish to focus on the mastermind's identity, this would be a fine starting point. We might even discover more deaths related to the curse on the way. We should pay attention to today's news. Well, that's all I have to report.
Did you turn off the CRT effect in the game? CRT effect?
What do you want to do if you still can't...
Wait, what's the CRT effect? Where's that? CRT effect? Where's the I don't see the CRT effect. This? Chromatic aberration? I guess it's that, right? Chromatic aberration's off now. Okay. It looks the same to me, right? Let's go together. I want to see what's going on for myself.
In that case, TDBN decide on where we should go, ma'am. Fear.
Yeah, it's still not working really well. Damn. I thought we figured it out. Damn. It's closest.
The Hikaku Soap's headquarters on the other side of the South Watagesui Street. They were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears to have up and running now. To think a small soap-making company could grow so much in such a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director, now chairwoman Natsue Yamamori, is called the Queen.
You mentioned that Takumi works here as her secretary?
That's correct.
Do you think it's possible he's acting on her orders?
That's exactly my thinking. A curse bearer with both money and power could certainly look at a resurrection as their next prize. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. Oops. Back in Edo period of the canal known as the South Watagesui ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit away from Kishicho Station and or Ryogoku Station, though it's still considered a nice area. The stories of the ever-burning lantern and the foot-washing mansion both took place around here. One of the bodies discovered this morning was found by this road as well.
This is quite a lively area, huh?
I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center.
I can see a reception area.
First, I need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'll be better to go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe or some tea, perhaps. Some tea!
some influential person, Hikoku Soaps, is potentially a curse bearer. Richter proposed we use money to negotiate for the curse stones, but we could hardly outbid a large corporation if it came down to it. Got my friend's football jersey just in time for the last few minutes of the game. I was able to watch when I got home. Nice, dude. Nice, Shin. Love that for you, dude. Love that for you.
We're here. This is Midoricho Park. Ayame Tono lives around here. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. We won't get much done standing around here. Why don't I go and check out Ayame's apartment?
You don't mean to speak with her, do you?
No, I prefer to get an idea of what she's been up to. I'd like to see whether she's been home or not, just to potentially get a trace of her movements.
Then be my guest.
Okay, I shouldn't be long. I'm back, ma'am.
So, nothing?
I'm afraid so. She still hasn't returned. However, I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force keeping watch in the area. I don't know if they have got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in.
Interesting. You've got a sharp eye to have noticed them despite them being so covert.
What can I say? It's part of the job. However, it meant I had to refrain from knocking on her door or looking through her windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately.
You were planning to go that far? Damn.
We won't make much progress sticking around here. This place is connected with the story of the Taiko of Tsugaru. Not only that, Katsushika Hokusai's home was also in this area. That might be why Ayame chose to live here.
Oh, my God. I wish I was not working today because my family wanted to watch the game with me on Discord. I would have been able to have a great time with the family, listen to the game with French commentators, which are known to be really passionate. Oh, man, that sucks, Shin. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. So we've done talking to him.
Here we are at Ground Zero, Kumagata High School. I guess it was logical that the police got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here after all. It is as if the students have nowhere to go now that the school's closed. The news has attracted a bunch of curious onlookers, huh? That works in our favor. The more people around, the better we can blend in. The place is said to be connected with the story's full procession. I wouldn't be surprised if curse bearers decide to turn up. However, I need to find out if the teacher was a curse bearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled, since they don't know about the curses. I can ask around to see if the students have to say. Alright, I'll go ask the students about Michio.
Was it on Saturday now? So I'm really happy? Aw.
Happy for you, dude! Fist bump! I'm back, ma'am.
So, what did you learn?
That school kids sure love the good humor. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Jonouchi and Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best.
Not surprising.
Most of what I have heard was hardly worth a second thought, but there was one story that caught my attention.
Oh?
Some believe that Michio is the one who killed Mr. Jonouchi.
Really?
The story's got two pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them was news to me. Apparently, he's been mumbling that Michio was going to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard this mumbling and told the students.
And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose. Rumor that Juicy doesn't stay secret for that long.
As for the other piece of evidence, a pigtail girl in her school uniform was seen around school late last night.
Go on.
Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, none of them saw her face. Some are proposing it was Michio brought back to life. It was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio's only high school girl wearing pigtails. This rumor might have been made up to fan the flames.
But if it were true, I'm glad. I want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping.
If she's alive, that'd be a deal. There's one more thing I should mention. I discovered that where Michio lived, a student had a list of student addresses on hand.
That's an amazing find.
I believe all the students actually had a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy it was to obtain what should be confidential information. Imagine what would happen if that information got into the wrong hands.
Well, so far it hasn't, no?
Sure, let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, it is now possible for us to visit Michio Shiraishi's house.
Cool beans. Cool, let's go visit her house. How did it go?
I went to visit Michio Shiraishi's family home. However, no one seemed to be there. I got no answer at the door, and all the lights were out. It seemed to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspaper out front.
Hey, what's up, Kat? How you doing? Richter is hot. Just like Richter Belmont?
What? Nani?
How's it scare? The early parts there were. But I'm liking the story so far. It's pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Richter, if you actually watched himself. Yeah, right. I mean, come on, he's in Castlevania. We can't really blame them. They're not like filled up with showers and hotel rooms or whatever. You know, you're in a place where you can destroy a wall and get freaking pork chops. So, I hope you've been great, Cat. Jesus Christ! Immortal Snowpole, you got me today. You got me today. Damn. Oh, you've been great. Oh, good. Good, Cat. I'm glad to hear that. Damn. Moral Snowvolp, you got me. The good thing I didn't have my sound louder. Why? That's the best part. Oh my god, the heat. Yeah, the heat is rather insane. I don't know what. I wasn't even expecting this heat wave. I just walked outside and I'm like, whoa, oh my god, what happened? Where was the news forecast? I didn't hear anything crazy about like the weather being the heat wave and stuff like that. Usually you open the browser and the first thing you'll see will be like Google or MSN or whatever, Yahoo or whatever. It'll be like, hey, heat wave coming across the States. You know? Yeah, we're gonna be around we're gonna be around there, I think. Let me see. Tomorrow's gonna be 34, and then Thursday and Friday are gonna be 37 and 38. My God, the average Thursday, Friday, Saturday is 37 degrees Celsius. So, my God, and I can't, and it's like I can't even imagine what this humidity is gonna be like. It'll be 103. Yeah, it's probably a heat wave. Like just coming across the United States. Yeah, because then it goes down afterwards. Heat wave across the United States? Really? Oh, it's just east. Holy shiza.
a brutal...
Oh my gosh, that's wild, dude. Look at this. Let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah.
And potentially dangerous heat wave is set to build across the eastern side of the USA with very high temperatures, but also very high humidity. Those factors adding together, combining to make for some really uncomfortable conditions. The jet stream is bending its way northwards, allowing high pressure to build and to strengthen. And we end up with a so-called heat dome, a persistent area of high pressure, descending air underneath that. The air dries out. It heats up as it gets compressed against the ground. And with very little cloud in the sky, the sun will further heat the ground and the air. So this is a recipe that will lift temperatures by Thursday to 99 Fahrenheit in New York City, 102 Fahrenheit in Washington, D.C. That equates to around 39 degrees Celsius. And by Friday, it is set to turn even hotter. In Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia, the temperatures are currently forecast to reach 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Bear in mind, 106 Fahrenheit marks the all-time temperature record for both of those cities. So that record may well come under threat. And on top of that, we have the high levels of humidity, so it's going to feel really very unpleasant. And another factor in this, the nighttime temperatures. The nights will stay very, very warm. Temperatures overnight on Thursday night, Friday night, likely to hover around the 80 Fahrenheit mark. So very little relief from that heat. So what about the weekend, the July the 4th weekend, of course? Well, it does look like it'll turn a bit more unsettled, more in the way of showers and perhaps some vicious thunderstorms pushing towards this eastern coast. That may just bring something a little bit less hot, but those temperatures only dropping back a little bit over the weekend. It will stay very humid.
Damn, dude, that's wild.
I met a nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out, Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago.
Jesus Christ. Speaking about jump scares.
Oh man, what's up, Jason? Thanks, Shin. Jesus Christ, dude. Hey. Thank you, Shin.
Their previous residence was in a better part of town. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michio's mom, Toshiko, now a single mother, relocated here. At first, they got along with their neighbors, many of them which were in similar situations, being helped in turn.
So far, so good. What happened?
Well, as I said, their reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband has moved into the household. His name was apparently Konkichiro Iwai. Neighborhood gossip was something else. Somehow everyone knew his name.
So, what of this Iwai character?
He was...
Damn it, I just saw the link pop up. How's the Screamathon going? It's great. This game it's not like jump scary, but it's definitely fun. I'm liking it. I mean, it is by Square, so I mean, Square Enix releasing some good games. Yeah, I can see that happening. All right, let's see what this is. What is this?
Went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago.
Speaking about jump scares.
Dude, what is up with that? That was so good.
Really went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago.
Speaking about jump scares.
My God, that's the best jump I've ever seen.
Speaking about...
Jesus Christ. 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Oh my god. That is so funny. That is ridiculously funny. Okay, we're gonna use that for sure. That is so funny. Thanks, Dark Methods, for getting that, because that's gonna be the one we're gonna post on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. Oh, we do, Kat. I should have been downloading some more, but I haven't been downloading the clips because we have all the Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2 remake clips. That's gonna be a lot of clips that are gonna go into the new playlist. So I'm excited for that. Very much excited. And guys, yes, make sure to join the Foxy crew. If you guys are not on our Discord, it's free to come in and you get to hang out with like the most awesome people on Twitch, or I mean on the internet. You're in here right now. Let's take that conversation on to Discord. Follow us at discord.gg/Daichan. All right, self-ad done. And oh yeah, here's another ad. Make sure you follow us on all the social media. I am pretty active on them, so hit me up, tag me on stuff. Yes. All right.
He was apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from home. The neighbors took particular notice of Toshiko's scream, pleading with him to not hit Michio.
That's terrible.
As if that was not unsettling enough, even night the neighbors also began to hear eerie chanting. Through this, the shiraishi standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept their storm shutters closed even during the day, and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community.
That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something?
Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes.
That's awful.
And then, Michio reportedly killed herself. Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. Ever since, Iwai has returned to home. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the shiraishi entirely, and it seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again. It seems that way they were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here.
I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish, good-for-nothing in the first place?
I've heard many stories where one partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation also had taken a turn for the worst. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises.
Life can be tough, I suppose.
You don't seem moved by the story, ma'am. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories.
Damn, that was a long...
But the shiraishi certainly hadn't lucked out with theirs, bringing such violent man into it.
The shiraishis were dealt with a tough hand. Can't imagine what it was like. Could it be the girl that was forced by her circumstances to take part in the kidnapping? And then... I've never liked these messy and cluttered back streets. They give me the jitters every time. It's reassuring to have someone as strong and tall as Richter accompanying me. He looks so unfazed. I suppose a detective is used to this kind of thing. Always investigating, chasing criminals. I won't be cut out for it.
It's a bit quiet over here. It is a residential area after all. All these rundown row houses really scream working class, don't they?
Okay. Alright, I guess there's nothing to do here. Where else can we go then? Nothing here, right? No, there hasn't been any new developments. Yeah. There's nothing else? Like, what else is there to do? When you update the fear points, darkness is acquired. Really? It says here, darkness earned. Oh yeah. Why hasn't it? Why? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I don't know why. I have to probably close out the browser or something. Nah, it did, right, Shin? Like, I don't know. When I clicked on it, it updated. Weird. Weird. So weird. Okay. Where else can we go then? Yeah, I already did this. Yep. I'm going in. It may be a while, so feel free to kill some time. Okay, good luck in there. Here we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How did it go?
I'll fast forward the conclusion. I met with Takumi. There's no doubt he's the same man I saw last night. But it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. But that doesn't mean that he has no connections to the recent curses. He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own.
Excuse me?
I tried to approach Takumi about the following item after I ran into him last night. However...
You say your name was...
Richter, right? Correct. I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you talking about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reasons you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You're a curse bearer, no? You're right. We lack time. I'll confess, I'm a curse bearer. I possess the curse stone of haunting clappers. I'm glad to hear the truth. This whole conversation's worthwhile. It is a dangerous item you hold. Give it to me. My company will take the responsibility to dispose of it. I didn't know the soap business specialized in scrubbing curses clean. It is a prerogative of Miss Yamamori. Is that so? Assuming you've obtained a curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers, akin to those of the god. She also has a deep love for this land, having transported from the pile of dirt. Once it was to her home to our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it is now the site of these curses run rampant. So, you're telling me the queen of Hikaku is a real-life witch? She wouldn't appreciate being called that, mind you. There's a sorcerer by the name of Seigen Gamaido, who's gallantly working behind the scenes, exorcising spirits and the like. Go on. That being so, there have already been instances of death coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? These are curses we're speaking of, tools of which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable actions. If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over that curse stone at once. Very interesting. With that said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now. We have 6. 6? Whoa, I can rest at ease then. And here I thought I was at risk of being cursed. Seems we're on the same page. If that's the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I have been kept in hiding. Really now? Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. I'm sorry, but I've got something important to attend to, but I promise I'll return with it later. Very well. Then you won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume? How prudent of you. I'll oblige. And that's how it went.
So, they aren't after the right after all?
I wouldn't be so quick to trust him.
Oh?
I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well have made a story up to convince us they're part with our stone. I think he was lying about having procured 6 curse stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive.
Well, now I feel gullible.
The company's plotting something. I wonder what they mean to do with the curse stones. He seemed rather desperate to get the hold of ours, despite us not having collected any soul dredges. Perhaps the people at Hikaku are the masterminds behind the curses being unleashed.
That's because the chairman's a witch?
I wonder about that too. If she really were that powerful, would her secretary have divulged that information so casually? Takumi was either making it up as he went or he's trying to spread a rumor.
For what purpose would he do that?
Recently, people have been caught up. Recently, people have been caught up with the occult more than ever before. If word spread that Hikaku's chairwoman had godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique.
That's unsettling.
By the way, there's one more thing of interest I heard while in the company's reception lobby.
And what's that?
People were discussing whether one of the bodies found this morning was of the Hikaku employee.
Really?
So long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it all amounts to no more than speculation though. Despite that, I have reason to believe Hikaku Soap is deeply involved with the 7 mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you I've gathered that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go.
Okay. Now, something update now?
Oh, so you came here too?
What is it? Could you repeat what you know one more time for me, Richter? There's another Oh shit! Oh, that's gonna be interesting because that's gonna they're meeting now. That's interesting. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna call it a day. What a good wow! What a progress made in the story. What a great! It's great. I like this game. Thank you, Ken. Everybody, thanks for being here. Oh my God, my voice did not die today. We had a really good screen. Thanks to Dark Memphis. My God.
Really went down the dumps this past year.
Yeah, that's the clip of the day. Easily the clip of the day.
Really went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago.
Speaking about jump scares.
Dude, that is so funny. Oh man, what's up, Jason? Thanks, Shin. Jesus Christ. That is so good. Wait, how do you... Oh wait, how do you... Can I use the mat? No, does that work? That doesn't work, right? Damn. That's... I gotta figure out something so I can like zoom into my face. There must be a way... Is there a way to do that in Windows? Like, can you... Is there a way for me to... Like, you know, like on the Mac, I can just like zoom in. It'll just kind of zoom within the window. Is there a way to do that? It's like I can zoom into my face on this clip. I wonder if there's a way to do that. In front of the tonight icon on the neon light. I wonder. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to do some homework. Gotta do some homework. Man, that was fun. What a good game. I loved it. I mean, I love it. What am I saying? I loved it right now. Open your download Twitch clip in your web browser or video player. Plays Windows Plus to turn on the magnifier. Oh, I tried the magnifier, but it looks like the... Yeah, I don't think it works that way. No, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, it's not magnifier, Dark Metis. It's I don't know how to explain it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. All right, let's go host somebody. Are you ready? Ready to raid somebody? Awesome. Oh. Oh yeah, we haven't raided Explorin in a while. Let's go send her some love. She got that fan going on her. Because it's probably hot up there too. Because everybody's getting the heat wave. But yes, we are gonna be raiding Explorin, playing Mecha Chameleon. Mecha Chameleon. Mecha Chameleon. Sorry. But yes, thank you everybody for being here and for these screams. I can't believe I jumped like that. That's an interesting jump. Like Shin said it, I could have probably made a dunk for how high I jumped. And that, my God, I don't know how that happened. That was so high. It was just like poof. But I will make sure to post that tomorrow morning. So yes, I'll be back tomorrow with some more of this game. This is turning out to be a pretty good game. It's not that scary jump scare, but it's scary in its own right. And actually, because it's so quiet, there's an opportunity for you guys to scare me. So I think makes me more susceptible to the scares. So yeah, that's hide and go seek game put on paintings. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, let's go send Explorin that love. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, Keen. Love you guys. Join our Discord.